The four defendants in this case are Robert Barceleau, and Sergio Estrada. They have each been charged with 1 count of murder, 1 count of attempted robbery, and grand theft. Leonel Gutierrez has been charged with attempted robbery and grand theft. The 3 defendants also face special allegations and aggravated circumstances of using a firearm in the commission of these crimes, and Mr. Barceleau also faces a special circumstances for murder during an attempted robbery. If convicted, Mr. Barceleau will be facing a life sentence without possibility of parole. Finally, Frank Olano has been charged with accessory to murder and receiving stolen property and 3 counts of being a felon with a firearm.
As you've heard, on the early morning hours of May 25th, a son, a friend, an actor, and a community member, Johnny Wactor, he ended his shift as a bartender in a downtown local bar, and he was walking to his car. When he reached his car, he was senselessly shot and killed. What has ensued since that day is an ongoing and relentless pursuit by our Los Angeles Police Department's Central Bureau Homicide detectives to identify and arrest those responsible for this heinous act. These homicides detectives processed the scene and collected evidence to include fingerprints and DNA. They reviewed hundreds of hours of video and authored almost 50 search warrants. Through these efforts, the suspects were identified. On Thursday, August 15th, with the assistance of undercover detectives and the department's Metropolitan Division, search warrants were served and all 4 suspects were arrested. This was a very difficult case. Our investigators worked tirelessly to gather evidence, interview witnesses, and follow every lead to ensure that no stone was left unturned. I'm pleased that the hard work, the patience, and dedication of our detectives has provided the District Attorney's Office with the facts needed to file the murder charges and the enhancements against those responsible. While this again was not an easy case for anyone involved, I'm confident that we have the right people on the right charges.
What we know is they are affiliated with the Florencia 13 gang. To the extent I don't know. We're still digging into their profiles, their backgrounds, to find out exactly how far in or involved with the gang they are.
I don't know.
Yeah, that receiving stolen property is property separate than from this incident.
So the catalytic converter from this incident was never taken?
No, it was an attempt at stealing that catalytic converter. But as far as the property, that was charges that we arrested him for based upon the search warrants.
There that night, specifically the distinction between what Barceleau is accused of doing versus Estrada, since they're both charged with murder?
Those are details. Some of them are nuanced, and those will be things that we have to address in court, and so we're not going to do that here today.
So we can't speak about the distinction between the charges that Barceleau is facing versus Estrada?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, you can. I mean, one of them actually fired the weapon, the other one was there. Okay.
But then the third one doesn't also have that murder.
Right, but there are different levels of culpability. Again, all that will be discussed during the court proceeding. We want to make sure, look folks, we want to hold these people accountable. Part of that is ensuring that we can get a successful prosecution. In order to get a successful prosecution, we must protect the evidence. And so it's not that the detective is being cagey or the police department. We just want to make sure that we do our work right. We're here to announce today that they were arrested. It was incredible work by the LAPD in order to get this arrest and provide the evidence that we needed in order to file the case. You will continue to see information coming out during the court proceedings, but we want to make sure that we protect that.